right, here we are with the Saturday chat. We're talking about the Sunday shout out.
Yeah.
This week, Unchained Melody, as requested by
Fender Strat.
6519,
I think. Yeah.
Good choice.
I have a hard time remembering the numbers.
So, a couple things about this. First, I'm going to talk about you slayed this song. And I'm not talking about Christmas and reindeers. I'm talking about killed it.
Thanks, babe.
Good job.
Thanks.
Known to be I guess like a vocal powerhouse type of song, right?
It's one of the most recorded songs out there.
Okay, so here's like, it may be the most recorded, but when it was first released, never hit number one. How about that?
It was released in 1955, and the version that I was familiar with wasn't released till 10 years after that.
Yeah, the 65 version.
65.
And you know what? I don't know if the 55 version hit number one, but the 65 version did not.
Well, it was written
in 65, I should say.
Well, it was written for a movie.
Well, no. Later on, you know that it was re-released as part of Ghost.
Of course, that's how I was introduced to the song.
So yeah, it like made a huge comeback.
Yes,
I think it was 90.
Yeah, 1990.
Yeah, and that was when it actually hit number one in several countries.
Yeah, but it was written for a movie to begin with called Unchained.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it just, the title became Unchained Melody.
Because they never really properly
They never actually, but it was written for the movie, and it was about, so like before I tell you about it, what's the story that you tell yourself about the song? Like, do you tell yourself a story about the lyrics?
I mean, I just think it's like a love song, really, is the way I hear it. It's like, I feel like it's unrequited love.
Oh, okay. I'd never got unrequited. I thought it was like people that were in love, but I had it in my mind that the war separated them.
What?
And they weren't able to be together because there was a war and they were separated because somebody was battling and the other person was on the home front.
I mean, I don't know if it was like specifically unrequited, but like two people that couldn't be together and being hungry to be together and like, you know, I miss you type of thing. But also like I kind of got the vibe that it was maybe like unrequited, and like because of the ending, like and I guess it wasn't originally written that I Need Your Love. It was changed, like one of the people changed it, and then every version after that.
It was Bobby Hatfield. He changed it,
Yeah, so they changed it to I Need Your Love. You know, and that was like, I think that is, and then he did the higher version. Was it him that did the high version? And I think it was him. And then,
everybody followed suit.
Yeah, because he was like,
because it's beautiful.
He did it in like the high version, and then after the take was over, he was like, I think I got a better one in me. I can do better. And the producer was like, no, you can't.
Nice. It's nice to have a producer. Well, so let me loop around to this.
We're keeping this one.
Let's loop around to the actual story. This was about a man who was in prison.
What?
Yeah, he was in prison and he was contemplating, like, should he break out and go be with his person, or
so
like
it was still like it was.
I mean, it was right. It wasn't separated so much by war, but by wall.
I think that one of the reasons this song's so popular is because the melody with the phrasing of the melody and the vocal jumps, it really conveys like the desire a lot.
It does. I think so.
Yeah, it's like it really conveys like a yearning.
The sound, like the sound of the notes echoes the sound of like the
longing.
The longing. Yeah. That you're right. Yearning's a good word for it.
It's like the orchestration behind it, though, like the chords and like the chord melody part of it. It's very like lends itself well to like orchestration. It has like has that old fashioned kind of 50s,
almost like symphonic. Like you want the whole
you can
symphony,
build and build. You know, hard to duplicate on one guitar, but it was fun.
You know what? Like that's part of what we do, though, is do the very stripped down version.
I mean, that's what the Sunday Shadow is all about. So that's
brass
cool,
tacks kind of a thing. So
lets the vocal kind of just like right out front there, and
we'll also shine on your instrument of choice too.
Saying
Guitar's
that, like,
good.
You could have been one of Santa's reindeer this week because you were hauling that sleigh.
You silly boy. So evidently this song also has a storied past.
Really?
Did you catch any of that? Yeah.
No.
So its authorship came into question.
Really?
Yeah. So evidently there was an engineer that was like, I wrote that when I was a teenager in 1936 under this pen name. And it went to court and they're like, yeah, we think maybe so, but we're going to keep sending the royalties to this other guy. Yeah, so I don't know how it all worked out. I just read a little blip because there was so much information about this song. I cannot contain it all. Like, my deep dive, I read a lot of information that I did not contain in my brain. So
it's like a good story about a good song, like, you know. And of course, like, it never matters if a song don't make money, right? Nobody cares. It's like they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna fight for the 2 pennies. It's not worth it. But like once a song hits, it's like, oh, I think I had a melody, something like that once when I was
well, it
a
was
teenager.
the lyrics.
Yeah,
it was the lyrics.
That's a little more challenging. Like if you have like evidence of that, that's kind of hard to dispute.
Absolutely, and I mean, I could see teenage somebody writing that yearning song. I could see that.
A little angsty.
Yeah,
for the 50s. Little angsty song.
A little bit.
But also beautiful.
You know what?
It has a maturity in the angst, I would say.
I've always loved this song, and I was introduced to it kind of sideways through Ghost.
Patrick Swayze.
I mean...
and Demi Moore.
Yeah. It's Whoopi Goldberg for me that made that movie.
Goldberg.
Yeah, she made that movie.
I remember her being in that movie.
She was the medium that talked between them. And it was and I thought she was just hilarious. So no, I enjoyed that movie, but that song, it's just haunting. It's a haunting song, which is funny because it's a ghost haunting.
Yeah, so we talk about today, like about how songs make a reappearance on the charts because they can just show up in so many Netflix movies.
Right,
Like
we were just talking about that.
This song did this.
It did.
Same thing.
Yeah, so. It was. I love though that it was written for a movie back in '55. It was written for a movie.
35 years later.
It was still
25
like really
years
utilized
after the recorded version they used, and it was the Righteous Brothers,
mm-hmm.
right? And
but it was Bobby Hatfield did a solo with it, so it was the Righteous Brothers, but it was his solo.
Okay.
So I don't know. I heard an interview once upon a time, and I couldn't find it again, but it was with the Righteous Brothers, and they were talking to them about like how they got their name and just doing kind of a deep dive interview with them for a while, and it was a really interesting interview, and they were talking about this song and how everybody thought he was crazy for wanting to do the song. He's like, I just want to do the song. And so he did it. And of course, everybody just loved it. So they're like, I guess, our bad.
Whoopsies.
No, it was a good interview if you could find it. Just like
it's hit number 1 when it came back out with Ghost, but then also they re-recorded it. And they released like another version of it, which didn't do too well on the charts, but I guess it sold pretty well and actually got a platinum record and got him another Grammy nomination.
Okay.
So I don't know what the difference is because I couldn't tell you whether I've been listening to the original or whether I listened to the re-recording.
I don't know. I went and listened, and it's funny because there's a certain era of music that when it was televised, you can tell that it was lip synced. For television.
Well,
and then there was
so it was just kind of
and then there was an era where it was nothing but the real deal. Like you only there is no lip syncing, that is selling out. And then now we're back to if you're on television, chances are you're lip syncing.
Especially if you're on Super Bowl.
For sure. I mean, like even if it's live lip syncing, I think we've talked a little bit about that. But this was a live version with Bobby Hatfield, and it was truly live, and you could see him because it wasn't exactly note for note the melody that is on the recording I'm very familiar with. It had a lot of variation, and you could see the breath. You could hear the breath as well as see it. So you could tell that's where it was a truly live performance, and it was a lovely performance. So I felt what a gem to be able to like kind of find that out in the in the wilds.
For sure.
So yeah, it's good. Well, good song.
Good song.
It was a little intimidating for me to undertake, but since somebody requested it,
always intimidating when you hit one of the songs that's like was really big to you and important to you in your childhood.
Yeah,
I didn't know this about that song for you, so like going in until very recently, right beforehand, I didn't have really any reservations about doing it, and I had full confidence that you could do it.
I just think it's such a beautiful song, and there's certain songs that you want to do right by. And I mean, not that you don't want to do right by every song, but like you were saying,
you have a special connection to it.
That melody is just so beautiful and so haunting that you still want to have your own spin on it, but you want to capture it.
I totally get it because, I think it's like you make these special connections and bonds and agreements with songs in your mind that you don't even really know until it comes time to like try to perform it. But it's like there's certain songs that you have, when it comes time to do it, you have a certain way you want to do it and you won't settle for anything less.
Yeah.
So it's like
special to you. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I had that with the Michael Jackson song that we did like a year or so ago.
Right. I think it's been like 3 years now.
I grew up on it, and it was like I had an idea. Like once I had the arrangement in my head of how I want to do it, it's like I wouldn't settle for anything less.
Yeah.
And it was like I was holding.
No, I remember that. I super remember that day. That was a very frustrating day in the studio.
It was like searching for the arrangement, but then also knowing what I wanted and not quite being able to, kind of like get it together.
Right.
And it was like you get it together and you're like, cool, okay, this is it.
Well, I mean, like we're kind of in a unique position too, here most of the songs that we're doing for a shout out, we've not been playing them out for years and years and years. No. Some of the retro ones that we do, we have been playing them a little longer, but most of them we're learning the week of, the day of. Yeah, we're the hour before. Yeah, we're really, and it's not that we're not giving you an authentic version. That is the authentic version that we're trying to give you, is freshly learned, sort of jamming in our studio, pared back,
our first kind of
and
idea
raw
of how we want to do it.
Yeah,
like not like some type of polished thing.
No.
Otherwise, we would offer a studio version like we have released. Let Your Love Flow.
Exactly. Which, if you haven't gone to check that out, you should definitely go check it out.
Down below what you think of that. Yep. Let Your Love Flow, available on Spotify, available on YouTube now too. By the way. So we have
the Sunday shout out version, which is the pared back acoustic version, and then we have the version that's available.
Studio version.
Yep.
So,
he said it.
Go do the things. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed the chat, and we hope you enjoy the Sunday shout out tomorrow.
Absolutely. And as we enter the holiday season, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and we will see you out in the world.